Start recording. Stop recording. Button. Speech off.
Hey y'all, hope y'all can see me and I hope it's bright enough or whatever. So, there's a long-awaited video. I actually need something to fidget with. Okay. So, this video is, first disclaimer actually, is that I'm not all dressed up. I'm just like wearing my pajamas. And I got my hair wrap on, so please excuse that. And anyway, let's get to the video. So this video, which you will know by the title, is a day or a morning at the food bank. So the food bank is, I don't know if it would be called an organization, I guess, that provides food for people in need. I think they give food to the poor, and they give it to kids who don't have enough food, I guess. And they prepare foods for them. So that's part of it. So when I go there, we take vans, and I think it's like 11 or 10 students. 8 students and 2 staff. I'm thinking correctly. Yeah, 8 students and 2 staff. Cause we're pretty independent. Like after starting working there, we're independent. And those staff, they are med sponsors, which are people who, if you have emergency meds, when you go to the Texas School for the Blind, they're the ones who have to hold your meds just in case if something happens. And it depends on what van you ride in, depending on what staff picks up the meds. So it just really depends. This is probably too much detail, but I just wanted to get as much said as possible. And just in case if you have any questions that I could have answered in this video, I could just answer it now. But you are free to ask any questions if you have them. So, after we get to the food bank, we're there for about 4 hours. Excuse me. I think 3 or 4 hours. And we first go into this room where they have like chairs and this big, I think it's a flat screen TV. To me, it reminds me of like at a doctor's office sort of, but like much bigger. So you go up to these tables. These tables that have like little desktop computers at each of, like, I don't know how many there are, but there are a few of them. And you sign in with your name, and then on this little machine thing pops out like this little, at public schools, y'all know, like, some schools might have this, but like they have those temporary IDs that are paper, like the sticky thing. So it's like the size of one of those, and you just take it off, and you if you're blind, you might ask someone to like help you figure out which way it goes. That's what I do. I like, can someone tell me which way this goes? The thing is not, the computer's not accessible, I don't think, so you might want to ask someone to help you with that. And then after that, we go into the kitchens, because we do kitchens. We don't really do the warehouse, which I did that one time, and it was a little too much for me. So we go in the warehouse. No. We go in the kitchen, and then there's this sink, and you wash your hands, and like there's like these little tiny walls, like one on the left side, one on the right side, so that you don't accidentally splash some. Like if there's like a cart coming by and it had like food on it, you don't accidentally splash it with contaminated water. I would say that because like it's the water you use to wash your hands, and the water that comes off your hands is dirty. So you wash your hands, you dry them really, really, really good, and then you get gloves. And what I do is I have to hold my cane like by my like instead of holding with my hand, I have to hold it like with my arm and my side. I don't know how to explain that because my cane is dirty and I can't touch it if I have gloves on. You can't touch your face. You can't touch like any part of your like body, like your face, your hair, your nose, your eyes, your mouth, your ears. Did I see your hair? I think I did. And then after that, you have to get a hairnet. And since my hair is like really long, I had to get 2 hairnets. So they prefer you wear your hair up in a ponytail or something like that, to make it easier on you and on them when they're helping you. And then if you're a guy, you have to get like I think it's either a beard or a mustache guard, and it's like the hairnet, but it's like you have to put on your face because like you don't want to get any hairs from your face in the food, anything like that. Then you go. What we do, we go to this big long metal table that can fit up to 6 people, and they also have another room where they do this also. And then we have to stand up, obviously, and they bring in these boxes that are about like this big, and for you people who are blind, they're the, what could I use? I don't know. They're like from like if you have an iPad, it's like if you're standing it up like straight, like if it's like the long ways up, like up and down, then it'll be like the width of an iPad, of the iPad that I have, which Millie, you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully, like if you were to get an iPad or whatever, it's like that big. I can't think of anything else that's like that big. And then like we have to open them. Like I'm really good at opening them with my hands. And inside that box are sometimes you get ranch packets, sometimes like Thousand Island, the vinaigrette one. I don't know what that one's called. I think it's something vinaigrette. They have ketchup packets, which are really gross. Like I don't like doing those because like sometimes they leak. And then they have, I don't think they ever had mustard ones, but they've had mayonnaise, like different condiments, but like in those little packets that you get, like if you like go somewhere out to eat and they give you ketchup packets, it's like those. Or if you went to Texas School for the Blind, you know what kind of packets I'm talking about. They had those packets, and when you get these sandwich bags that come in this other bag, and this bag is like a gallon bag, and they put bags inside that. They put sandwich bags inside the gallon bags. And everyone gets like a pack of those, and then you have to take 25 of those condiments. They'll all be the same ones because you can't put different ones in the same bag. You do those, and we do it like box at a time, but you put 25 of those packs inside the bag, and then you try to zip it closed, and you put it in this banana box that's really huge. I don't know how to explain how big a banana box. But for sighted people, it's about like this wide. I guess you would say it's the width of a twin size bed. It's a bit. It might be a little bit smaller than that, but that's the best way I can describe it for the blind people. Sorry, y'all. And then we fill that box up, and then we go on and do different ones. And then after we're done, like finishing those, which they save those for us because we're really fast at them. Then when we're done, they have us go into the other part of the kitchen. Well, sometimes they have us do sporks where we, pretend my hand is a bag, and you put the sporks in like standing up. You put one in, you put another one in, put another one in, until there's like 20, and they all have to be standing up with the bag, which means you cannot zip it close, and you just put it in the box, another banana box standing up, and you have to put 20 of those in there. And so yeah, and sometimes we do that, but sometimes we go straight to the kitchen. Now there's different things you could do in the kitchen. There's one where you you help load the trays, like the hot trays. And if most people know what a Lunchable is, so it's sort of like a Lunchable in the sense that they like to put this little not a Lunchable, but like a TV dinner almost. So what they have, I'm gonna start all the way to the left at the beginning. They have one of the students take these little plastic things that are the size of a TV dinner with the different compartments, put it in this thing, and they press this other thing, someone in the middle presses the thing next to them, and the thing goes, and then at the other end, another person takes them out and puts it on this tray. It's like an industrial cookie sheet, like one of those big ones. And my job happened to be the person who put those little TV dinner things on there. And what the little hot thing does in the middle, where the person who pushes the button, it puts this little plastic seal on it. Hopefully, you know what I'm talking about when you make healthy meals or like TV dinners or whatever. They have those on them. So it's like that, and like you put 8 on each tray, and then someone comes, takes it up, and then someone else gives you another tray. And I was the person who did give trays to people, and that was fun. So that's one, what's it called? That's one thing that we did there. There's a word for it when one person does something, hand to another person doesn't send to another person. If you know what the word is, please put in the comments because I can't remember what the word is. And then also there's another one where they have those big trays I was talking about, a huge, like I had 2 stacks of those, and then you hand them to someone, they put it in this thing, and then they put it on these little weird things, and on this like little square thing. I'm sorry, it's really hard to explain this, but they put it on this plastic thing, and then it's on these little metal things that are holding the tray steady, and they put like 4 or 5 on them. On the 4 or 5 of those trays on that particular carrier, and then they push it through this thing that cleans it, like sanitizes it, and it's really hot water. So they push it through, and it goes because when you push it, it makes this like clicking noise, like doom or whatever, and it's like a shower almost, because it's like hitting the dishes with really, 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 really hot water. And then there's that person who pushed it in. When they push that one in, they just keep they have someone who's handing them the trays to put on these little plastic things, and then that's like 3 people who doing that. So I'm gonna go over this real quick. One person has the trays and handing it to another person. That person is putting it on the little thing, on those little carriers, and putting it inside the machine. Another person to push the button. That's so far. And then after that, they have another person that takes it out, which the things that I did so far out of this whole long process, the thing that I have done was give the trays. That's the first thing that I've ever done in this train, I guess. I'm gonna call it the train. Then after the person pushes the button for the thing to come out, the thing comes out. It's really hot. They have like these little strips of plastic that hang down. So when it comes out, you pull it out. I pull it out, which I actually did that. I did that too. I pull out the carrier with one hand because it's really hot. Then I grab the trays. I set them down next to me on my right. And then there's another person who takes those and puts them up. So there's the person who hands the trays to one person. And then the second person put the trays on the carrier and push the carrier through. The third person takes the carrier out and takes the trays off and put on the counter. And the fourth person puts them up. Oh yeah, I forgot the person who pushes the button, but that's not like, we just had that extra person because like we didn't know where they were supposed to go. And those are the two things that I've done so far. So that's like what we really do at the food bank. Thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe. And if you listened or watched through the whole video, comment banana split. Thank you.